Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending what time you're watching this. This is the next in our series on community, exploring the one another passages from the Bible. Today's title is Accept One Another, which sounds challenging enough as it is, but wait, it's going to get harder when we look at it in the context of the verse. So the verse is Romans 15 verse 7, and it says, "Accept one another then, just as Christ accepted you in order to bring praise to God." So not just accept one another, but accept one another as Christ accepted you. So what does this mean? Well, for some context, in Romans 14, Paul has spoken about different things believers have different opinions on. In this particular passage, he talks about people who do or don't want to eat meat and those who do or don't drink alcohol. Essentially, he says, don't judge each other for what they think about side issues. If we are true followers of Christ, it is okay to have differences of opinion on secondary issues. And we don't need to try and force people into believing exactly what we believe. The late great Tim Keller said, if your God never disagrees with you, you might just be worshipping an idealized version of yourself. We want this series to link to home groups because we really see home groups as essential to building this community. So what does this mean for home groups? We are not going to split home groups into groups of people who believe exactly the same thing about every issue. Because if we did that, we'd very likely have loads of home groups with one person each in them. Instead, we will come together as people with different views on different issues, and we should accept each other as we are. Not look to force them into our mindset, not look to exclude them because they have the wrong view. We should accept that where we disagree, they might be right and we might be wrong. We are to accept them like Christ accepted us. And remember, Christ didn't wait until we had the right views or behaviors before he accepted us. No, but God demonstrates his own love for us in this. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Whilst we were still sinners, Christ accepted us. Let's accept each other in the same way, and in doing so, bring praise to God. That's all from me. See you next time.